Hey, how you doing, Bart?
I'm good. Good to see you again.
You as well. You as well.
We hosted a bunch of your guys at our house the other day.
I saw that. I saw they come from the second floor too.
Yeah, we had our washer had died. The belt started smoking,
Yeah.
and we thought we had something really scary. It turned out, thank God, it was just a smoking belt, but you don't know.
Yeah, yeah.
So you call.
Well, you did the right thing.
Yeah.
You did the right thing. And sounds like our crews were on the spot and met the standards that we try to hold them.
They
to.
were awesome, and it's amazing you sent everyone, which we appreciate. But yeah, there they are. The what do you call it? Tower 8?
Yes.
Yes, Tower 8 came up to our third floor window, and we thought, well, I don't think we're going to evacuate, but
Yeah.
I was told it's for the lights. You do that to light up the space.
Yeah, yeah, and we have accessibility to certain areas, and that has a water supply to it. So heaven forbid they did need to use water, they could come right off the end of that bucket truck with some of their hoses. So it's all pre-planned on how we're going to take care of certain areas of the downtown because they just have certain potential that other places don't.
Well, it's good to know you're so close and so fast, so professional, and great team. Thank you so much. Yeah, hopefully you never have to call, but when you do, you're lucky you get these guys. They said their washer is on your last legs too, and they said, would you put in a word to the chief that we need a new washer too?
Well, actually, we just got a grant from the feds for all new geared washers to help with cancer prevention. So when the guys come back with all their gear sooted up, they have the ability to wash it, and it dries it in a fashion that meets all the standards.
Oh,
so
perfect.
Keeping our people safe.
You're getting a new washer, guys. So we do have something new. It's the newly renovated Station 2.
Yeah, we're pretty excited about that. Friday, May 9th, we'll be inviting the public out, and I believe you guys are coming down too.
We
right?
are.
Yeah.
Yes.
For Friday morning coffee, donuts. Just welcoming the community. We've been in that house for the last 3 years, from 10 years that we weren't, but really just wanted to invite the public down and just to see where we're living and have a great opportunity to meet our firefighters.
Interesting you call it a house, because it is. It's a residential fire station,
Correct. Yep.
both in neighborhood, but people live there.
Yes. Yeah. 24 hours a day, we will have our crews. We'll be manning that station and able to provide quick and rapid response to the City of Jackson as well as Summit Township.
I was in it probably when it first got turned back on, and it wasn't ready for prime time. Had an old stove, and that was the extent of the kitchen.
Yeah.
The bunks, I don't think anything was up there.
Yeah.
But it's all, what's some of the work that was done?
Yeah, so it's completely renovated. It's kind of been a couple stage project. From the outside, it got a whole new exterior, a new parking lot that was sinking. The back of the building was needed to be lifted a little bit, and the bays. So back when this was built in the '60s, fire trucks were a lot smaller, so we had to raise the
Really?
bay. Yeah, we had to raise the bay doors. Also, it got a full new renovation in the bathrooms. Like you said, the sleeping quarters as well as the kitchen all saw a facelift. So just really excited from the community support and as well as the city. We're glad to be back on the side of the town.
So is someone in there all the time now? Is it fully staffed?
Yes, fully staffed. Our suppression staff is there 24/7 with a fire truck ready to go.
It was used for a while during the pandemic as the COVID station.
Correct. Yeah, it was used during COVID, and it was closed for a short time. But again, from the community support as well as the city, we were able to reopen it.
Earlier in today's show, John Warden was here, and John, of course, a longtime fire chief at Summit and Spring Arbor and half the dozen other places. But he recalled that station house got built so close to Summit Township because at the time in the early 60s, I think, the thought was the city was going to annex part of Summit Township, and that would really be in the middle of a big part of Jackson.
Yep.
That never happened. But John said that station is more central for more response than any other station.
Yeah. He knows the history because he's been around a lot longer than I do. But we've been doing some really cool things with Summit Township, where just like he said, we're sending the closest fire truck to the emergency we can touch certain areas of that Vandercook corridor, the Brooklyn Road area, a lot faster, which we've reduced call times by going to them automatically right off the spot, and vice versa. Their Spring Arbor Road station can get to some of our Brown Street areas near the Queens District a lot faster. So we've been kind of sharing some of those areas right off the bat, which has cut down on costs of fuel, but we've also been able to reduce those response times in certain areas almost by half.
If you don't have to call the fire department, you might not know this, but everybody comes. You help each other.
Yes.
In this community.
Yeah, in today's day and age, with calls for service going up and personnel staffing kind of staying at that average, we're always trying to be the quickest on the spot and use our resources as best we can.
We recently hosted one of your men as the hazmat first responder of the year for the state of Michigan.
Yeah, Lieutenant Carpenter.
Yeah, that's pretty cool.
Yeah, he's an awesome, outstanding guy. He makes us look good because he is a quite knowledgeable fellow when it comes to hazmat.
Well, it turns out he is the only state of Michigan first responder hazmat of the year because they've only had this award 1 year.
Yeah, pretty awesome that he got the first one, right? Yeah.
So that's pretty cool.
Yeah, it's very cool. Yeah.
And that's, you don't realize all the various things you have to train in. There's so many specialties within the fire service.
Yeah. When somebody calls 911, they typically, if they don't know who to send, they send the fire department. And so we have a fire truck that's like a Swiss Army knife, and we have personnel that are versed from EMS to search and rescue to hazmat, all sorts of things. So we really have to make sure that we're up on our game when we get that call.
Cool.
Yeah.
And I understand you just had a birthday.
I did, yeah.
Happy birthday.
Yes, thank you.
So how old are you?
41.
41.
Yeah.
Happy birthday.
Thank you.
What's the average age of the fire department?
Oh man, we are young. I would say mid-20s.
Yeah.
Yeah, we're very young, and that's why I said training, but they keep me on my toes. They're energetic and they're hardworking.
They are. I think one of the places I realized that they're so young was at Gus Macker.
Yeah.
You had a team there.
Oh, yeah.
And it looked like a bunch of teenagers, really.
Yeah. Most of them are homegrown, come from Jackson, and they are phenomenal. I couldn't be happier and more proud of the work that they're doing. So, yeah, proud of them.
All right. Well, you can meet some of them in person. Will they sign autographs?
I'm sure they will.
At Station 2, open house. Do we call it Station 2?
Yes,
Station 2.
Yep, Station 2.
Station 2 on Carl Breeding Way, formerly Milwaukee.
Formerly Milwaukee.
Corner of East Prospect. On Friday morning. JT will be there. Chief Gonzalez will be there, and we hope to see you as well. Thanks, Tim.
Thanks again.
Good to see you.
You as well.
Well, that's it. We're out of time. Thanks to Chief Tim Gonzalez with the Jackson Fire Department and all our guests with us today. Tomorrow on the morning show, Allison Spencer, Carrie Walcott, Todd Daisy, and Olivia Steele. Tomorrow afternoon, Kelby Wallace, Chris Kriegel, Alexa Markham, and more. Thanks for watching. See you tomorrow.